Greetings, friends. Me, Wayman, 29. I wanted to come back on and give some updates on some things that I've been thinking about and videos that I've seen on YouTube and some issues that I have with them, and also some books that I've been reading. So first I want to talk about MrRepzion and JaclynGlenn getting into a tiff with Faith Kids, which is a really cheesy religious cartoon made for kids. And I seen this kind of thing happen way back in the day with the Rational Response Squad, and back when TAA, the Amazing Atheist, aka TJ Kirk, was back in his garage pacing around. Attacks would be done on Christian channels, and they would make fun of these Christian channels, and then all the subscribers would go over there. So yeah, these cartoons are super bad, but why are we becoming what we hate? The only way that you can beat fundamentalism is through education, and I think that's the way that we should go. We shouldn't. If you don't like the bar, don't drink there. You don't need to send all your friends over to trash the place. And a lot of these channels had to stop their comments, turn off the comments. Some of them even closed because all the subscribers of the atheists would go over there after the videos, and sometimes channels would be shut down. Then what happens? YouTube wants to clean up the place. They want as many people as possible on YouTube to enjoy the YouTube experience, and so they end up shutting down these channels in retaliation. Then whoever it might be would come on and whine and complain and wonder why YouTube is nailing them, and they'd cry about free speech and all sorts of things. But you're in YouTube's bar. Tell your people not to trash it. You can come out and critique the site without trashing the place. It was definitely a kid's cartoon. It was really cheesy. I know I wouldn't watch it. I wouldn't have my kids watch it. But if kids are going there for those cartoons, they're going to see all the everything, all the filth and stuff. And we're only living up to the stereotype when they do that, because you know the minute that it happens, they're going to be like, those atheists are at it again. And that's the kind of thing that we've been trying to avoid for years. So maybe, I don't know, we need to do it better rather than being goddamn bullies, right? Rational Response Squad did that all over the place. A lot of people left because of it, because they found themselves becoming what they hate. And we can't do that. And the only way to beat extremism and fundamentalism is through education. So this right here, I had shingles, so I'm just getting over it. My eye all swelled up, and been making ceramic pots and working and things like that. But I just wanted to go over some books that I've been reading, and it's been a long time since I actually finished a book. But one of the best books that I've read on the floods and the flood theories is Noah's Flood. So this is kind of like a non-religious view of everything. New scientific discoveries about the event that changed the world. It has a lot of scientific things in it. It's not Christian scientific stuff. It's actually pretty good archaeological stuff and oceanography, and some of the breakthroughs that they found in research. Talks about the Epic of Gilgamesh and some flood stories of ancient Mesopotamia and things like that. So very good book, Noah's Flood by William Ryan and Walter Pittman. So if you can pick that up, it's awesome. I said I was reading Beowulf in my last video before the live stream got cut off. I went and got the Beowulf book by Tolkien. Beowulf has awesome notes, and I've been really enjoying that. And one of my favorite authors, Fields of Blood. Everything's going to be backwards. Fields of Blood by Karen Armstrong. need to start this book, so I look forward to that. I always loved reading her stuff. She's really great with world religion and religious history. Another good book, Frank Schaeffer, Patience with God. Started reading him. He's an agnostic, and his father was a Christian philosopher. But he was huge in the evangelical church. Since left and writing books and slamming them big time. Now my buddy Richard stopped by. He's been 5 years doing research in the occult and how it all started, devil and Satan stuff, pulp fiction. He's collected hundreds of movies and old films that he had to go to Europe to get, and so every time he stops over, he fills me in on where he's at. He's compiling all this, and hopefully he's going to put it into some book. Right now, he's trying to make it into a format that law enforcement can use. He is in law enforcement, so he's been doing some of that. But he always gives me these goodies. Here's an old book from 1969, Left Behind. And this is before the Left Behind series came out. And Raptured, where did they go? Now he was left behind. So I'm kind of excited to read that. He also gave me this book, Europe's Inner Demons by Norman Cohn, to read, and piles of other books that hopefully I can get to. So yeah, I've been making pots and watching videos as of late. When I was sick, just got caught up on the whole YouTube controversy and YouTube trying to clean up the place because people were leaving, pulling their ad revenue, and YouTubers were losing tons of money. But getting back to the whole atheist extremists, yes, they're out there. Yes, they exist. And yes, if you be jerks and bullies to people, your channels are going to get shut down, just like back in the old days. 10 years ago, they were doing the same thing. 11 years ago now, and I seen it all. So it's nothing new. So take care, friends. Don't become what you hate. And remember, if everybody's thinking alike, then somebody isn't thinking.